Are you guys afraid of getting hurt? Like, do you consciously think of that?
Yeah. Now more than ever, which I never used to be, but lately, dude, it's like a block.
Less, but still all the time. Like, I know I'm like scared to even get the wind knocked out of me. I'm even like, if I can just avoid even like slamming any part of my body to the pavement or the ground or the gravel or the grass, I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, that's how everyone's thought process is, but I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know why. Like, I never used to have like anxiety about anything. And I've just like started tweaking about certain shit. And I just get like worried. I just get in my own head.
I think that
Are you
is
talking
probably
about
what it
getting
is.
hurt or just in
Oh,
general?
just getting hurt and just like in general, I guess.
I've noticed that in general, you are much more, I don't know, like nervous or like paranoid about certain things, like the thing that just came up today that they're coming to, look over. You're like, dude, what do you think? Like, do we think we gotta? I don't know if we can even talk about it, but
yeah,
you're all worried about
I
it,
know.
and I'm like, it's funny because I'm kind of supposed to be the high-strung paranoid dude. I'm like, dude, it's fine. We already got this thing. We're gonna say it's fine.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess I just like don't want anything messing with like the flow of.
I agree with that,
and like keeping the momentum going.
No, I agree.
Because I just like I think back to when everything we went through with like the Jake lawsuit, like when and like I just think of like how mentally taxing that was on all of us.
I know.
Everyone that comments like, when is Jake gonna come on? We're trying to get him on. He's in a predicament
he's
right
working
now.
on it.
Yeah, we're working on it. He's working on it.
It's basically when he can talk, then he'll come
Yeah.
on.
Anyway, that's side matter. But I just think back to that and just like how mentally taxing it was and everything. I'm just like, I think that created the anxiety for me.
I'd agree with that. Well, it's just like, 100%. You don't want to disturb the flow. It seems like things are just finally kind of starting to roll, you know?
I also think it's getting older. The older you get, you just think about consequences more. We talked about this earlier. When you're a kid, you just don't think about the consequences and just like.
To be fair, though, like,
go wrong.
I don't want any of you guys to get hurt either. Like,
Totally.
A lot of people think, like, if you guys get hurt, it's obviously not physically hurting me, but it hurts me because I don't want to see you hurt. But also, everyone carries a little piece of, or not a little, but a piece of work around here. And if that person is unable to carry that, now we're in a predicament of how do we make this work for the meanwhile while they recover, and it's just not good, It's not good.
Yeah. The main thing, I guess, where I think of it right now is like, what is worth it for a long-term gain? Because it's like short-term, you can have short-term wins like all day, just like doing something that's like risk to reward for short-term. But it's like, dude, long-term, man,
Exactly.
Is any of that like really worth it? Where it's just like takes like 20 more minutes of being creative to just like completely think of something, reroute it around it, where it's just like getting a little lazy and then something bad happens. Like, I don't know. It's just like things like that. Because like I want to be doing this for obviously a very long time.
Yeah, I agree.
And it's just like
there's a lot more years
getting
left
lazy
in this.
with it and just trying to get those quick short-term wins.
Right.
It's just like not as worth it to me anymore.
I think that's where we end up getting these comments from other people like, oh, I would have just sent it. Like, dude, yeah, if I was in the 7th grade and I was just dicking around like I would have probably said the same thing. Like, I got people watching, like, I'll do anything, but you got to kind of
there's a lot more
think
factors
wisely
to it.
once you're in the spot.
Yeah.